The universe offers limitless abundance to everyone. The universe offers limitless abundance to everyone. The universe offers limitless abundance to everyone. Can't quit? Craft. How to find more meaning in the job you already have. From the moment you start thinking about a career, the pressure is on. Find your passion. Land your dream job. For many students and new workers, this advice can feel overwhelming, especially when your current job feels more like a daily grind than a grand calling. It's easy to feel discouraged or unfulfilled. But what if you didn't have to jump ship to find satisfaction? What if you could reshape the job you already have into one that's more engaging and meaningful? This is the core idea behind a powerful concept called job crafting. According to Amy Wierzysniewski, a professor at Yale School of Management, job crafting is a powerful strategy for taking control of your professional happiness. She defines it as job crafting is a process that encourages employees to actively reshape their set of tasks and relationships to better suit themselves. Think of it as personalizing your work to make it a better fit. Rob Baker, founder of Tailored Thinking, compares it to tailoring a suit. You adjust the different parts of your job until it fits you perfectly. This article is your practical guide to becoming the architect of your own work life, providing the tools and steps you need to craft a more fulfilling career right where you are. 1. Why your brain craves a better job. The science of fulfillment. The desire for a better job isn't just about a bigger paycheck. It's deeply rooted in our fundamental psychological needs. Self-determination theory, a leading framework in human motivation, explains that all people, regardless of culture, have three core needs that must be met to achieve well-being and feel motivated. When these needs are unfulfilled at work, we feel disengaged and dissatisfied. Autonomy. This is the need to feel in control of your own life and make your own choices. Research shows that having a strong sense of control is one of the most dependable predictors of well-being. In the workplace, autonomy means having the freedom to make decisions about how, when, or where you do your work. Competence. This is the need to feel effective, capable, and good at what you do. It's about experiencing mastery, learning new skills, and seeing yourself grow. When you feel competent, you are more confident and engaged in your tasks. Relatedness. This is the fundamental need to feel connected to others and have a sense of belonging. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, one of the longest-running studies on adult life, found that good relationships are the single most important factor in keeping us happier and healthier throughout our lives. Job crafting is so powerful because it provides a set of specific tools, modifying your tasks, relationships, and mindset to directly increase your sense of autonomy, competence, and relatedness at work. Now that we understand why crafting your job is so important, let's explore the 3 practical tools you can use to do it. 2. The 3 tools in your job crafting. Kit job crafting isn't a vague concept. It's a set of 3 distinct actionable techniques you can use to reshape your role. Think of these as the 3 tools in your professional toolkit for building a more satisfying work life. Crafting type, what it is, real-world example. Task, crafting, altering the number, type, or nature of your tasks. This is about changing what you do. An HR manager with a passion for law spends more time researching employment laws to better align her work with her interests. Relational crafting. Changing the people you interact with or the nature of your relationships at work. This is about changing who you work with. A machine operator on an assembly line intentionally forges enjoyable social relationships with coworkers to make the day more fulfilling. Cognitive crafting. reframing how you think about your job's purpose and meaning. This is about changing your mindset. Hospital cleaners reframe their work not as just sweeping floors, but as an essential part of helping sick people heal. With these three tools in hand, you can follow a simple roadmap to start redesigning your work life. 3. Your action plan, a 3-step guide to job crafting. Job crafting is a continuous process, not a one-time fix. It's about making small, intentional adjustments over time. You can start today by following this simple 3-step guide. 1. Assess. Figure out what's missing. Before you can make changes, you need to understand what's currently lacking. Authors Bill Burnett and Dave Evans suggest thinking of job satisfaction as having 3 main dials: money, impact, and expression. These dials are practical ways to measure whether your core psychological needs for autonomy, competence, and relatedness are being met. A low expression dial often points to an unmet need for competence. You aren't using your best skills, or autonomy. You lack the freedom to be creative. A low impact dial is a clear signal of an unmet need for relatedness. The feeling of connection to the people your work helps is a primary driver of meaning. The money dial is a foundational element. While not a core psychological need itself, financial security enables greater autonomy and reduces the stress that can block fulfillment. Take a moment for a brief self-assessment. Ask yourself, money, are my financial needs being met? Impact, do I feel like my work is making a difference for someone else or for society? Expression, am I using my strengths and creativity? Does my work reflect who I am? Your answers will pinpoint which psychological needs require attention and where to focus your crafting efforts. 2. Identify, brainstorm. Small changes. Now that you know which need to address, use the 3 job crafting tools to brainstorm small, achievable changes that are within your control. Frame your ideas as solutions for the specific need you identified. For task crafting, to boost your sense of competence, could you take on a new task that lets you practice a skill you enjoy? To increase your autonomy, could you redesign a current task to make it more efficient or aligned with your strengths? For relational crafting, to deepen your sense of relatedness, who could you connect with more intentionally? This might be an inspiring colleague or the end user of your work. How can you better understand the impact you have on the people who benefit from what you do? For cognitive crafting, how can you reframe your mindset to see the connection between your daily tasks and a larger purpose? Who is helped by what you do every day, and how does that contribute to your sense of meaning? 3. Test, experiment, and adapt. The final step is to put your ideas into action. Choose 1 or 2 of the small changes you brainstormed and treat them as experiments. For example, if you discovered your impact dial is low and you want to increase your sense of relatedness, try a small relational crafting experiment. Spend 5 extra minutes this week asking a client about how your work helped them. Pay close attention to how this small change affects your energy and fulfillment. If it works, keep doing it. If it doesn't, try a different experiment. The key is to test, learn, and adapt as you go. Become the architect of your work life. The search for the perfect job can be a lifelong journey, and it's a worthy goal. But you don't have to wait for some far-off opportunity to find meaning and fulfillment in your career. Through job crafting, you have the agency and the tools to actively improve your work life right now. By making small, deliberate changes to your tasks, relationships, and mindset, you can transform your current role into one that is more aligned with your values, strengths, and passions. You can shift from being a passive employee simply carrying out a job description to becoming an active architect, building a more engaging and purposeful career for yourself, one small craft at a time. The universe offers limitless abundance to everyone. The universe offers limitless abundance to everyone. The universe offers limitless abundance to everyone.